Hello, you beautiful lot. Right, so we are back on the competitive multiplayer scene. No, nothing has been done since the last time you saw me because we're doing it deliberately together at the same time. Both me and Kismo Farming. If you've not checked out Kismo Farming, go check out his channel. You'll see the other side of the coin of this. You'll see what he's doing. I have had a little look over, but I'm not going to be looking too much because I'm not planning on copying him in any way, shape or form because we're doing this separate, although together. Now, in the last episode, we did do the grass field. This field is now ready to harvest, which is soybeans. So hopefully, we're going to get a... I don't know what the fertilizing state is on it. We do need to get a harvester. I'm going to be paying attention to the used area, but there's nothing in here at the moment. There's 3 Zetas, which sold. 2 Massey Fergusons. No, there's not really that much here. So I'm going to have to go and buy from the nose, which is a pain, because they're all very expensive. Now, I do have 88 grand in the bank, which is good. But I don't want to blow it all in one go. I mean, I could get the Dominator, 108. I could just go for this Dominator, 105. Yes, I know I've been using it on other series. But it's a cheap harvester. It will do the job. So I may just do this. And now, let's get the bits for it as well. Okay, now let's get these over and get started. Right, now this harvester can be quite loud, I'm afraid. So what I am going to try and do is lower the volume a little bit of the in-game whilst in the harvester. But I can't lower it too low, because then you won't be able to hear jack diddly squat. And there is a lot of noise ambient sounds on this game, so I'm not going to lower the whole thing, just the areas where I'm in the harvester, I think. Right, so once this is done, I then need to get hold of, because this is why I needed to keep as much money back as possible. I need to get hold of a seeder, cultivator. I need to get hold of the Azaria scale, because this is precision farming, by the way. And I do need to also get hold of something to fertilize and lime. So that money's going to get honked through quickly, I think. So may need to do a contract. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we go.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you, I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you, I knew this. When I'm with you, I feel so useless. I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, screaming right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me?
Right. Set you back off. Now we've got a full trailer's worth. Now we'll get this to the nearest, the best sell point. So there's one sell point there, which I know of. Soybean. Saying the best money is Saxthorpe Grain Limited. And then we've got East Coast, which is the next one, but it ain't that far off of it. Or Green Tower. None of them are really that far off. Yeah, I don't really want to go too far off, but I do want to get a good amount for it though. Oh well, let's go. I've elected here. It ain't that far off the price on either one, so it's just pennies in it. So see how much we get. 24k plus environmental score of 1003. I'm wondering if that was a fully fertilised field then. Possible. I don't know. I just got it as it was, luck of the draw, that's it. You know. So still going. I'm going to do a nice little lap around here just to make life easier for the worker. I'll set the worker back off again because I have got a few things that I do want to do. I do want to get my little go-tos down because they definitely help. Rather than me carting big bags left, right and centre. It does tend to be more expensive doing it that way. There is a little bit of kit which I would like to use every so often on big fields like this. I must admit, in choosing the map, didn't realise the fields were as big as they are when I chose the map, to be honest with you. But it's a nice map though. It is a nice map. It's been well made. I like it. So, and it's actually not extremely far from where I live in real life. I mean, I live in Ipswich. This is based near Norwich, so it ain't exactly too far. It feels more like home, which is what I like. I like that. There is another map that I was planning on doing a series on, but I've saved the map. Whether I do anything on it or not is, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how far we get down the line with it. It's a PC only map, I'm afraid. Called the Oaks, which is another area in Norfolk. So again, not too far from me, and it's quite good. It's quite picturesque and relatively realistic as well, which I like. Right, let's get these down. Now, the seed and fertilizer huts from the animated shed pack by Alien Gem. Now, these are my go-to. Put a seed one down and a fertilizer one down. It just works out cheaper doing it this way. What about that? I'll put this down, which is a water trigger, because I will need it. I am planning on doing animals somewhere down the line. Don't know when. That's done. Right. Okay. So this will near fill it. It won't fill it completely, but it'll near fill it, so I'll probably just sell this load off. I do need to up the capacity of this trailer. It is just at basic, so I might do that. It'll probably be useful. Yeah, if I do. And the only problem is this tractor is not a powerful one. So about 95 horsepower. So it might struggle if it's carrying too much. I don't know. Get you back working again. Yeah, it might struggle if it's carrying too much. So I need to be careful. Unless I can get a bigger, more powerful tractor. Well, sell this lot off now, and then whatever's left we'll sell again. Obviously, you know, because I don't think I've got enough space for whatever's on that field, and I may as well just get on with selling. Just get it done. Well, at least that's my thought. I could be wrong. Hey, sometimes I am. A lot of the times I am. Right. Okay. Release. How much? 20,000 and then 1,170. Wasn't a full trailer, so it wasn't as much as last time. So let's get to the store. I'm gonna up the ante on this, make it a little bigger. You can up it. Can't remember how much you can do it by, to be honest with you, but we'll find out. Yeah, because I haven't got no workshop trigger at the farm at the moment. I will get one put down probably, but then again, the workshop, the store really isn't that far. So do I really need a workshop trigger at the farm? Not really. Water, yes. Potentially fuel, but then again, there's also a fuel point that ain't that far. So again, in fact, it's just literally down the road from the farm. So maybe not need to worry about fuel so much unless I start to run out quickly, which could happen because I know exactly what I'm like. End up forgetting things. I'm going to move this out of the way so I can literally get in and get to that trigger, because I'm not sure whether the trigger is the big bit here or that little small bit, but they're both signed off, so we'll see. Let's get in there. So now, doing what I've done with the bunkers, it's really now more for Kismo, really, having that there. Yeah, I need to, yeah, it's a bit back, a little bit back. It's a pain. Okay. Let's do this. So 23,000 litres is the highest it will go. 3,500. I might as well just do it. Just have a little look to see if there's any more tractors, more powerful ones at cheap price. Hang on. 132 horsepower for this one. Quite like the black cab. I can put narrows on it. 26,100 with a front linkage. 185 horsepower. 7,000 with the front linkage on 20, well, nearly 28. That's a cheap, more powerful tractor. Okay. Impulse and buy again. I'm a terror for impulse. I'm just going to check to see how much I can get. 40 grand. But then this tractor also has the ability to have a front loader on it. And it has this area. Probably be worth keeping for the moment. There's nothing in the rules to say that I can't sell my tractor off if I want to. That's fine. But well, let's get the Fiat. Let's get that back to the farm. Let's get moving, shall we? Give her a run. Quite like it with the black canopy. Cab. Oh. Learn to drive. Right, now let's get back. Made a mistake. I've made it now too high. Trying to empty the harvester is a nightmare, so I'm gonna have to lower it down, maybe in the next one down. Yeah. Mistake. See, that's what happens when you don't think things through and you go impulsively. You make mistakes. Mind you, I think that Fiat is not going to be one of them. I think it's going to be quite useful. It doesn't have the Asaria that goes with it on the front, the crop sensor, but that's kind of fixable. But then if I'm thinking if I keep the Massey for use with the Asaria, I don't know. It's just ideas, plans, thoughts. Let's get you out the way and turn you off, because I don't need you at the moment. I may need you later on down the line. You never know, if a harvesting contract comes up, then you'll be useful again. For the moment, but at the moment, let's get you out of the way. Right. Now, selling off the last of it. It's not going to be major. It's only 7,731 litres. So it's not going to be a massive amount. I'm blowing through the money in this episode, I really am. $45k in total, 15,385 and an environmental score of 868. Now, let's get the Asaria, because that's important. So you've got the basic one, or there's the modded version. That's really just changing the colour for 150. No. No, I'll just go for the basic. Just the basic. That will do the job. Okay. Now let's go get that. Oh. I think I need a fertiliser, don't I? Fertiliser that can do lime. So let's have a little look. 4,500. 1,000 litre can do both. And this is 12,200. 8,500. Working width is atrocious though. So this is 15 to 24 meters, 6,000. There isn't really anything cheaper, is there? I'll go with it as it is. If I want to upgrade it later, I can. Yeah. That'll be the plan. We'll figure it out as we go along. Okay. Let's get that data, shall we? Start here. May as well. Probably do most of this as like little jump cuts. It can be quite tedious to watch. I quite enjoy it. I don't mind it. It's not really a problem for me, but it can be tedious to watch because I've seen people doing it before. And I just watch them do it. I'm like, okay, more action, please. You know. But it is farming. Not really a lot of action. Not unless you're doing challenges like what me, Seba, and Mr. P are doing. That's just a different level. Right, so that... It turns out mostly I've got loam and sandy loam. Which is good. I'm pleased with that. Because if all of a sudden it came up with clay, I'd be a bit annoyed, to be honest with you. But, well, I didn't think it would, but you never know. I mean, it could do. Could have. You know. There's been maps that I've done precision farming on, and it's a prime basic field map, and it's clay. So, yeah. That annoyed me a little bit. Okay, so after all the fertilizer, well, all the lime, and I did fill the fertilizer up, or put the spreader up with fertilizer as well, because I have noticed there is a contract I can do up north, so we'll do it. But let's have a little look at the seeders. I've only got 5,583. And I do need to think about cultivators as well. This one. This is a direct drill, so that would mean I won't need to worry about cultivator. It's a bit wide to drive around with, but 5.2 meters. It's good to get us started. But I need to get the money for it though. So, if I do the contract, I think I'll buy that. Okay, so my apologies on the darkness. As you can see, 7:08 at night in game. So, the contract that I started has taken a bit longer than what I thought it was going to do. I mean, we've only got 5,591 still in the kitty, as you can tell. Contract 90% complete. Okay, that's good, good, good. The good thing about precision farming as well, take a little look at the fertilizer count. I haven't done anything with it, apart from, well, spread some, but it's hardly gone down. Still at 97%. That's what I like about precision farming. You're only putting down just enough for what you need to do the job. You know? I like that. I like that. So, I'm not sure. I mean, usually I'm a bit more thorough, but it's so dark I can hardly see where I'm going. I'm using the map to help guide me. It's impossible to see it on the ground where I've been. So, yeah. So yeah, I'm usually doing it more thorough, but on this one, I just want to get the job done. Oh yes, contract on field 26 finished. Right, job done. Let's get the money for that. So 22,883 easily done. This will do the job. Nice. Okay. So now we've got to see that. I'll pick that up in the next episode, though. For this episode, we'll be calling it a drill. So God bless, stay safe, and take care out there. See you in the next one.